All right, Jason Anderson, welcome back to the races. Obviously, long day, hot day, only a couple days on the bike. How's it feel, though?
Yeah, it's just nice to be at the races and doing what I like to do.
Coming into this, did you have any expectation on yourself, knowing you had limited time on the bike? Did you just try to go out there and have a good time, or what?
Yeah, basically I had no expectation. I felt like I knew I would have speed. I think in practice I was like P3.
Yep.
And then I knew that I would be capable of, trying to be efficient and ride behind the group. I didn't know if I don't have it in me right now to ride through the group or anything like that. But I knew for me the best thing I could do is just get straight back to racing and try and improve from week to week.
Well, in that first moto, I feel like there was that group of like 4 guys in front of you. You kind of faded off of them and then got back onto them late. Did you just find lines, or what was it?
No, I was just honestly, I faded back a little bit just because I was like, I tried to take a couple cool laps to make sure that I was, able to manage. And then I knew that the battle and stuff, they would slow down a little bit. And I was just trying to find some lines that maybe I could sneak around without having to put too much energy into a pass. Yeah. And for a while there, I came up on AP those last couple laps, and all my lines that were good, I almost passed him a couple times. And then he was smart enough to take those lines the next time because he could hear me behind him. On that last lap, so it kind of took the wind out of my sails. But to be P5 the first one, it was a hot race. I knew that second one was going to be tough for me. But we have another week, and we'll see how we show up next weekend.
What did you think of this racetrack? They made a couple changes for the 50th anniversary. Did you like what they did to it, or?
Not really. I didn't really like what they did in the Larocco's Leap area. The rest of the track, like the start and stuff, that didn't bother me at all. But yeah, the Larocco's Leap area, I like the OG style where you come off the tabletop into the whoops and then the 180 before Larocco's Leap.
Yeah, well, I feel like they dug that turn about as deep as they could dig it for you guys. Like, everyone was paddling through it, right?
Yeah, it's like they dug all the mud out of everywhere else and piled it in that corner. It really made Larocco's Leap really tough for a 450, which is rare.
Yeah. So limited time on the bike coming in. Did you get any testing done, or was it all just trying to get kind of yourself back to where you wanted to be?
I mean, luckily, they did a little bit of bike work while I was gone. Yeah. But it's tough, it's always a work in progress with the bike. If you're not comfortable and winning, you're always scratching your head a little bit. But for me, like, I did 7 days of riding, and I was just trying to do whatever I could to just make sure that I maximized the time I had without doing too much and with doing enough to think I could be competitive enough,
And then I think you said first time that you brought the kid to the race, right? So how was that being dad life at a race for the first time?
I was more nervous about the travel than anything, being on the plane. But she handled it like a boss, and she wasn't too amused with the racing. She slept all day, but she's chill. She's easy, and she's cruising.
But slept on the plane? That's all that matters, right?
She slept on the plane. So let's hope tomorrow she sleeps on the plane again.